Hi, welcome back. You people, you're so amazing people. So much. Have to appreciate you for keeping support. Today we're gonna talk about 4 ways of milking pussy. It's very important to learn these things for those who doesn't know, because it is the real thing. So many people do it for the sake of pleasure, for enjoyment, to know how fit you are, and others do it because it makes it's congeal. It makes you feel like you're very soft in there. It brings that lubricant out, and you find you're just in a better position, right? Bring it on, baby. The first one I'm going to talk about is just squeeze and release. We just squeeze and release. This is the time that when the is entering, when you inserting, you just squeeze. When you're just entering, just squeeze, then you release. You squeeze, then you release. When you squeeze, it's very nice. When it comes out, just release it smoothly. That's just number one. Just a very simple. Just insert, squeeze, release. You just insert gently, not rough, then release. But there's also another one. You squeeze and you release. That's number two. You squeeze, release with different patterns. You can squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Then you see how it's your partner maybe react on it. So it's the more you're on top, the more you are on it. Change the pattern. There are just 4 patterns. Just try to change stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4 with the use of your hands, the use of the fingers. They are very important during this action. Remember why people use this thing is just to bring that lubricant for us so that we can enjoy everything that we might be doing, right? Squeeze and hold for 5 minutes. There's this one. You just squeeze. You squeeze that thing. Just squeeze it, but hold at least for 5 minutes. For if you're weak, those weak in penetrations, I don't know how to help you here. But if you're just very soft, like, squeeze, my friend, just squeeze it. Then hold. Just give it a hold for 5 minutes or 10 minutes if possible, if you can. Just squeeze and hold. Squeeze and hold. Don't move. Just hold it there, baby. You will be into another part of the world. Then you have to release it at the end of it, right? But this is a continuous process, from process 1 to process 2, process 3. Now you're gonna go to squeeze, then pause. So this is the time you're gonna know very well if you're capable of not messing up. You have to squeeze first time, squeeze second time, third time, just squeeze it. Don't really squeeze. Then you pause. You don't release. You just pause. You squeeze. You pause. You squeeze. You pause. Then you squeeze. You squeeze. You give it a pause. Then again, you squeeze. You give it a pause. Don't release, baby. Just squeeze it. Squeeze and just stay there. Just stay there. You will know what I mean. If you stay there for some time, don't release. Just stay there. Squeeze. Pause. Then you can release. You can squeeze 5 times or 10 times, right? As I say, that is number 4. Squeeze 4 times. Or 5 times. The way you can hold it, the way you can be a man, the way you can prove that really you can do this job, my friend. Just squeeze the way you can. Squeeze even 1,000 times if you're possible to squeeze it. Then pause. Don't release. Just give it a pause, baby. Don't squeeze. Then squeeze again. Then pause. Take a pause. Think every kind of imagination in this process, right? Very healthy for human beings. As I say, number 1 was squeeze and release. Just squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Release it out. That's number one. I'm just going through what I've just discussed. Squeeze, release with different patterns. You squeeze, you release with different pattern. That was number two. Number three was squeeze and hold for even 10 to 5 minutes. Just squeeze and hold it there. Hold it there. Hold it there. Just keep it up. Just hold. Don't move. Hold it there for 5 to 10 minutes. As I say, number four, squeeze, release, but you have to pause. Squeeze and pause. Very important. Only the power of the fingers, only the power of the nature, only the power of this. If you make sure your nails are good, of course, every woman has to be clean. Every man like, oh, sorry. You have to be, that place should be smell nice, should be like good. Those who like shaving, then the power of the hand starts to work. That will prove that truly you're feeling it. If you're a woman and you don't feel it, then I don't know what's gonna be help like. I don't know how we're gonna help you, but that is the process, the way to go, babies. It's very simple. Look at them, just simple. It's just the power of use of hands. You just squeeze, release, squeeze. Sometimes you squeeze and stay. The power of the hands. Those who doesn't know how to use that, this is how it works. It's not marathon that you just pop, then that is it. Or pop. Why? Make good use of it. You just squeeze. Are we together? I hope this video is gonna help those who doesn't know how to use the fingers. The power of hands and the power of fingers. You just chua. Then that is it. Otherwise, thank you so much. I love you. People, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you. Subscribe, share. Thank you.